Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. This report is for Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and I am a clairvoyant psychic and energy healer. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a few spiritual exercises, as well as sharing with you the astrology, numerology, and tarot card reading for the day ahead, April 28th. So let us begin. I like to open with a little singing bowl. Welcome all. I would like to now guide us through a grounding exercise. Yes, Diane, this is released the evening before so that it's available for all time zones when it's actually morning. I used to broadcast this during morning in my time zone, but most of my viewers would then be watching it in the afternoon. So grounding every day is important as it helps release any accumulated negativity, and it's a simple way to practice self-healing and to assist yourself in removing anything that might be problematic in your energy, any blocks, any toxic attachments, and anything like that, especially if you practice this over a period of time. So we're going to do this together now, and I hope you'll follow along. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached to the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine that inside this bubble is a dark-colored energy. Imagine or intend seeing this dark energy drain down your bubble, down into the pipe, and down into the earth. Breathe as you visualize this. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all that we are now ready to let go of. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our being and body. We release. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain at the bottom disappear, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. And you've grounded. So next, I find it a good practice to replenish one's energy after releasing. And we're going to be doing this with a mini crystal healing. And today's crystal is orange calcite. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this crystal. Orange calcite helps integrate the spiritual realm with the physical body. It enhances creativity and is helpful when working with emotional issues. Use orange calcite to energize and cleanse the lower chakras. It works especially well with the sacral chakra to enhance the will and remove depression. So if you would like to participate in this healing, all you need to do is allow yourself to connect. I'm going to channel this energy to all of you now. We're going to be drawing this mini healing to a close. This has been the energy of orange calcite. Alright, and while we are in this energetic space, we're going to move into our affirmation for the day. We're going to say this affirmation together 3 times. I look beyond my fears to see my soul's true path, my soul's true plan, and my soul's true purpose. I look beyond my fears to see my soul's true path, my soul's true plan, and my soul's true purpose. I look beyond my fears to see my soul's true path, my soul's true plan, and my soul's true purpose. If you are inclined to do so, I encourage you to take this affirmation forward with you in your day ahead. That concludes our affirmation. And now we are going to be moving into our card reading for the day. So this reading is to give you insight and guidance into the day ahead, April 28th. This reading is for everyone watching, whether you are watching this live or during morning in your time zone. This is a collective reading, so you may find that you resonate with parts of the message or the entire message, and both are perfect. Alright, so we have 3 cards. I'm going to type their titles on screen, and then we will read them together. I do like to read from the booklets. I feel that it allows everyone to connect with the parts of the description that resonate for them. And of course, as always, today's reading comes from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. So the first card is Focus. It's time to draw your energies inward. Let go of all things that are superfluous and unnecessary at this time. Focus your attention on the job ahead. Do what is in front of you, no matter how small the task. Clear focus is required. Be mindful to stay in the present. Avoid looking back or too far forward, for it is only in staying in the true present, the now, that the power residing in the sacred journey marker can be used for the benefit of all. Your path is marked with the need to regroup, and remind yourself of your goal. Then stay in the present time and do what is directly in front of you. Only one small, focused step at a time will place you at your destination. So that's the first card. And thank you for being here, Diane. I'm glad that MMR was here for you today. The next card is Cat. Do you find it kind of interesting that we both got cat and dog, but both have good lessons for us? Ooh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. The cat. The cat reminds you of independence and to set healthy boundaries. Love with freedom, not look to own what you desire, for too much attachment can lead to loss. The cat lends you its power to live freely and to remember that the adventure is just beginning. Don't forget that the cat has 9 lives and always lands on its feet. It manages to get up unscathed from a fall no matter what happens. On this leg of your journey, you will emerge safe and sound. Live freely, love without unhealthy attachment, and remember that with the cat as your companion, you may fully immerse yourself in life, for there will be many more lives to come. It's a really nice sentiment right now, actually. And this is followed by the dog. The dog is the most loyal animal to human beings. When the dog appears on your path, he reminds you of this trait. Are you steadfast with your loved ones? Are you true to yourself and your dreams? Do you act with sincerity? It's very important that you do so now, for good fortune comes with the faithful dog as your companion. The dog loves sincerely without conditions, and it is happy to be part of a pack. Think about how you function in your community. Are you a loyal team player? Another issue the dog asks you to consider is the loyalty of others. If someone is being insincere, move on because he or she isn't meant to be in your pack. Ask the dog for a sign, and your answer will be shown. Dog energy lives in your heart, so look there. Hello everyone. So I feel that these are just good reminders for the day ahead. Focus on one thing at a time, just the next thing that's in front of you, and you will find your way forward. To live in the present moment and to be fully in yourself, as well as to exercise healthy boundaries, and to really make sure you're being true and loyal to yourself, as well as those, being there for those you care about, and noting who is there or has been there for you. So that concludes the card reading for our day ahead. Next, I would like to share with you the numerology for April 28th. This is a 1 day. So the guidance is, get aligned with what is really you. Let what is not true to you fall away, whether it's situations, people, qualities, habits, ideas, beliefs, etc. Stop carrying other people. That way, more of your energy can go into being yourself and caring for yourself. It's not like to not care for others, but when you are fully aligned with yourself and you enable yourself to be strong, then you are naturally able to be there for others. All right, so that's the numerology. And next, I would like to share with you the astrology for April 28th. So this describes the energy that is present in the day ahead. And the energy that's influencing us, and that is yeah.
The planets and how they move. They influence us in our days.
They also, we can use this energy. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. Yeah, I saw. Where did that come from?
Your wife is magical.
Okay, well, I'm glad I sat down and wrote them.
No, not that kind of magical. Your wife's special kind of magical. The important thing is to take a deep breath right now and stop losing your train of thought.
Sorry, everyone. I'm here. So the astrology for April 28th, description of the energy influencing all of us, available for all of us to use if we choose to use it, and kind of describing the energy in our day ahead. And this is all regardless of your sun sign. So this is not a horoscope, it's where all the planets are and what signs they are in. Let's begin with the sun. We are in Taurus season, as I'm sure you all know. So there is a major focus on foundations, the foundations of your lives. And if there are any weaknesses, those will be highlighted at this time. But this is also a great opportunity to build or strengthen foundations. From these foundations, you can continue to build upon your goals or what you want for yourself. So I think it's a great thing. Every energy can be a great thing. The moon is in Cancer. So within ourselves, we are feeling a need to be nurtured or to nurture others, and a need to nest, to feel safe, comfortable, and emotionally nourished. So be mindful of that. It's not just that you're feeling those needs, but that if if you're attentive to your feelings and you give yourself what you need, then you'll be working with this energy very well. It can put you in deeper touch with your intuition and more subtle feelings. And pay attention to your dreams. Cancer can bring us information from our subconscious. Moving right along, Jupiter is in Capricorn. So by embodying certain qualities of Capricorn, such as being responsible for our choices, taking responsibility for what we've done in the past, and taking responsibility for how we choose to move forward, we can create opportunities for ourselves that bring us towards what we want, or we can create opportunities that don't. So going along, Pluto is in Capricorn in retrograde. Retrogrades are periods of review and reassessment. Pluto has a strong transformative energy. So this is a period where a lot of things ready for release and for healing may come up for you, especially in regards to things such as home, your dreams, like in the sense of your ambitions, not your dreams at night. And your sense of responsibility, independence, and just sort of being in alignment with yourself. Capricorn also does touch a bit on the idea of personal integrity. So anything that's not true to you, it's sort of, this energy is a little more aggressive. Even if you don't want to let go of things, they may be moved out of your life anyway. Venus is in Gemini, so we are desiring more social and intellectual stimulation, and we are wanting more fun and lightheartedness out of our connections. There's desire to be lifted up or inspired by those we associate with in our connections at this time, and it is a good way to use this energy to do likewise for others, to raise them up rather than perpetuate fear or bring them down or be critical or judgmental. Not saying that you do those things, it's just sort of kind of describing the both sides of the coin. Neptune in Pisces makes our intuition and subconscious selves more consciously accessible. So this is a great time to dive in and get clear about who we really are. And we can use this information to guide our choices towards what's in greater alignment for ourselves. Mercury is in Taurus. So in the way that we think, express ourselves, and communicate, we are seeking, it's like when we express ourselves, we can be a bit stubborn and want to dig our heels in. And this can either be in a way where we're not open to others, or in a sense of standing firm in our truth. So it's really up to us how ultimately that is expressed, but that either way we will be firm in our stance. So consider what your stance is. Uranus is also in Taurus, and this energy is encouraging us to get out of our comfort zone of stagnation, and to create sort of a new comfort zone, but one that serves as a foundation from which we can be nourished and gain our strength in order to go forward and to build upon what we want for ourselves. And Mars and Saturn are in Aquarius, so we have a strong desire to share of ourselves with others, whether it's our emotions, fears, ideas, hopes, knowledge, experiences, resources, skills with others. And what's being highlighted is our responsibility to our communities and to be more aware of what it is we are sharing when we connect with others. So be mindful of what it is you're sharing with the collective consciousness or with people in a more direct way as an individual. All right. And so some of our aspects, the Mercury in Taurus is squared with Saturn in Aquarius. So this creates an interesting tension. Again, depending on our own choices, this energy may be expressed as being very stubborn in our stance, in our fears, in our ideas, and sharing those with others, perpetuating our limitations and sharing those outward, and having those things fed, those ideas strengthened and fed by the collective consciousness. Otherwise, you can stand firm in your truth and share that sense of truth, and as that's fed outward, as you share that with others, that idea is instead strengthened. So that's just coming to me now. It's a pretty interesting energy. Whatever you choose to share, and this is pretty early in the day, so whatever you choose to share with others, that idea will kind of be strengthened by the consciousness of those you are sharing it with, because we're all connected. So that's kind of how things can build strength. So depending on your time zone, it'll be like morning to midday or afternoon. So be mindful of that. Start your day in a positive place, and be mindful of the words you're using and the ideas that you're expressing to others, especially if they are personal in any way. The sun is sextile with the moon, sun in Taurus, moon in Cancer. So again, we're kind of feeling emotional and wanting to nurture or be nurtured, and there's a need to tend to our emotional well-being. And the sun here puts a focus on where there are weak points. So for me, I feel like this is a good day to look at what in your life makes you feel stronger as a person and in your heart, and what takes strength from you. What's making you feel weaker? Do your relationships help you be stronger, or do they weaken you? Do they make you a weaker person? Certain situations or choices, is this making you stronger or weaker? Is this feeding your heart, or is it taking strength away from your heart? A simple way to think about this and use this energy is in your daily routines. Is your current lifestyle and daily habits, do they nourish you and help you take care of yourself? Or are they kind of perpetuating feeling constantly drained and exhausted, and therefore not having all of your emotional resources available to just kind of trying to get by? So that's astrology for the day. Lots to think about even for me. And now I would like to take a moment to say MMR is made possible because of viewers like yourself. Thank you. On screen in a moment are the names of the members of our Patreon. Thank you for your continued monthly support and for helping me have the ability to be here with everyone every day, sharing this information and guiding through these exercises. I'd also like to thank everyone who shares this video every single day for helping more people discover MMR and for it to assist more people. And thank you to everyone who watches this. Thanks for making this part of your spiritual journey. It was created for you. If you'd like to learn more about MMR, please visit patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. The link is on screen and in the description of this video. Members of Patreon get access to exclusive content such as the monthly Metaphysical Report. All right. So, was there anything I wanted to add? I don't think so. So let's come back here. Now I would like to guide you through our psychic shielding exercise. This is also a very helpful daily practice. It can protect you from foreign or hostile energies, either from other people or entities. And if you are practicing healing on yourself or receiving healing, it can assist that a lot, as it'll kind of prevent that healing from being interfered with too much, especially as you're integrating it. It's very simple, so I hope you'll follow along. In front of you, imagine or intend drawing a gold equal-armed cross. In the center of the cross, see a white rose open and bloom. Draw that gold energy upward and draw a cross and bloom a rose above you, behind you, and below you. Connect these 4 crosses in a vertical ring that surrounds you completely. Now, swing your hand to the side, draw a cross and bloom a rose. Connect to the cross behind you to the other side, draw a cross, bloom a rose. And connect your crosses in a horizontal ring. Now, stopping here at the side again, connect your crosses in a vertical ring going the other direction. Now, see that gold energy spread between the rings, filling in the spaces, so you are in a complete gold sphere. That's it. You passed the psychic shield. I hope it serves you well. Finally, I would like to set an intention for our day ahead. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself, and you can accept my intention for you as well. We are the creators of our reality. Our state of being is what we manifest. So this is a simple way to begin to shift ourselves. If we're just now exploring how to do this, and it's a good reminder for those of us who have been practicing things like law of attraction for some time. This day ahead brings a greater openness to receiving all of our good. This day ahead, we will become more in alignment with ourselves and find a kind of natural ease as we allow ourselves to flow with the universe at this time. Trust comes easily to us in the day ahead, and we find our right rhythm and our right routine in the day that helps us take care of ourselves in the way we need to in order to continue moving forward and for life to continue to get better and better each day. We are grateful, and so it is. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, follow, or subscribe to either my Facebook page, YouTube channel, or to Patreon if you would like to continue seeing this each day. And remember to share this in your time zone when it's morning. Share this in the morning in your time zone. You know what I mean. All right. So thank you everyone for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear feedback about things you would like to see during MMR that aren't here currently, or any changes you would like to see. MMR was created to assist spiritual practitioners, whether you're a beginner or up to professional, meant to assist you in creating consistency in your practice and offering some helpful tidbits about the day ahead that you can implement into your practice if you choose to do so. Be blessed, all of you. And this has been the Morning Metaphysical Report. My name is Lysander Xanthus. I'll see you all again soon.